Good day, it's Carl from Studio Incar. What an absolute treat we've got today. This is Alex's split screen camper. We've been speaking for a little while. Alex is quite excited to have this done. He's been kind of waiting for a long time to sort of pull the trigger, I suppose. So yeah, he's buzzing. He's on his way. He's gonna come and pick it up now, and I'm excited for him, to be fair. This is a lesson in simplicity. So this is a front and rear passive set with a passive subwoofer box. We've got 2 amps in here. It's quite a cutting edge system, really. It's an iPad headed system, so it's just full digital streaming, part of our Digital Hearts study. All right, so it is our name for cars that are purely analog, that have our sort of DSP based systems, and we do lots of them. They're cool. You get complacent with modern cars. People say that cars are getting harder to install in. Now, we install in brand new cars all the time, and you get used to it, and then you end up upside down under one of these for days at a time running looms, and you remember, it was actually difficult. It was difficult with early cars, especially cars like this, where you don't want to see anything running anywhere. We don't want to see anything at all. We don't want a cable exposed. We don't want anything like that. So yeah, this has to be completely discreet, sound wicked, and add to the functionality of the vehicle. Bearing in mind, this isn't a daily driven sound quality car, all right? This car has a use case. So, I can imagine having the barn doors open, playing the stereo, having a barbecue, being it's such a dreamy thing. I absolutely love it. Let's have a look around it. So in this, we've got the Audison AF M8.14. The FM1D, so the mono block amplifier running the subwoofer. Don't know if I'll be able to open this with one hand. She's tough. In the front doors, we have the new Audison Voces. So that's down here. Now, you might be thinking, why so low? I get it, all right. This had pre-existing holes. It had little 4-inch whizzer sort of cone speakers in the bottom there. What I've done is I've had to maximize what I can do, okay? So I've made that hole larger for the 6.5-inch mid bass, and then I've gone down with the tweeter rather than up. There's a metal framework that sits inside here, and unfortunately it covers anywhere where the tweeter would be. So yeah, she sounds ace as it is. Up on the dash, we've got things that you can see here. That is a magnetic wireless charger mount for the iPad, okay? So the iPad will sit on there, much like the way that my phone sits on there. Fast forward to that now. So you can see, that's how this will look when you're driving. Should we get in the driver's seat? The way the doors open on this thing, they open completely out. So they're completely flat with the front of the bus. Look at it. Anyway, where are we going? So, we're in the driver's seat. It's quite a good shot, actually. We're here, we're driving along, we're looking at our maps. We turn our system on here. It takes a few seconds to come on because it's a digital system. You can see the remote control fires up. We're already on beacon. So if we go here now.
We make love tonight. I need you so bad, baby. Oh, this is where you belong. Don't make me wait too long. All night long. Yeah.
This track will definitely get a copyright strike, but this was the first track I played on this when we set it up the other day, and it's buzzing. Such a good, simple track to play on a good, simple system like this. So anyway, 2-way passives in the front doors. The passives are inside the doors. They're bonded into the door panels. You've seen the iPad, you've seen the controller down there. Let's see if I can get you closer to that. Again, that's just a little design from us. It gives you a switch. So this system can be on while you're just sort of sat outside the van. It's triggered from a leisure battery. Oh God, it's trapped my finger. Shit. It's triggered from that leisure battery in there. This thing is as clean as a whistle. In the back. That's not how you... How do you open this thing? In the back, we have two of the new Audison Voce coaxials. Now, if you remember when they came out, I was quite excited about these. A proper point source speaker. Old school, but a nice high quality 6.5 inch coax. Now, it's going to be tricky for me to show you the rest of the system because it's underneath this seat. And I've got to hold it up with my hand. So there you can see the port for the AP8. And a little bit of dust that keeps coming off the bottom of this seat. That's the APBX8R, so the Audison 8-inch subwoofer, vented box design, nice and flat, mounted to the back of this front plate. That over there is the APF M1D, I think it's called. Yeah, the AF M1D. And then the 8.14 is in there as well. You can't really see that at the moment. But yeah, everything goes there. Everything tucks away underneath this seat. Bed still functions. The hardest part of this project was not getting in the way of anything that the bus already does. It does so much. Everything articulates, like everything moves. And of course, we wanted it to be, wanted it to sound spot on. It's got to be completely in class with the vehicle. You know, it's got to look nice as well if it has to be seen. It has to be discreet, really. And I think we've absolutely nailed it. I would love this if this was mine, which is usually a good yardstick for what people may or may not like when they arrive. This is a weird car, this. The amount of supercars, hypercars, crazy stuff. Some of you might have seen it in the background of other videos, and you'll probably see it in the background of future videos that have been shot. Every single person that comes in can't help but pass comment on it in a positive way. I don't think anyone's ever said anything bad about one of these buses, but yeah, it's such a gravitational almost. It just sort of pulls you in. Gorgeous thing to work on. And now it sounds ace as well. We've added functionality to it. We haven't trashed it. We haven't done what we see with an awful lot of other buses where there's just holes everywhere and things just look and sound rubbish. This sounds great. It looks fine. It's added to the functionality of the vehicle. He can now stream, use maps, watch YouTube. It can do all of these things because it's headed up in a digital fashion using the Audison beacon, so it just streams output from whatever Bluetooth device you want to use. And that's purely how it's used as well. So digital radio will be app-based. Anything you can think of that you can get on a tablet is what this thing will play. And as you may or may not know, if you're new to this channel, you're about to find out, but if you've seen it before, this is my tip-top favorite type of installation. Making old things do new things. I'm really interested in integration, so making new cars do things that they shouldn't do and stuff like that. But making old cars have a contemporary way of doing things inside their old shell, whether they're ratty, whether they're tip-top like this, but making them do new age digital things and having all of that convenience at your fingertips. Spot on. I'm yammering on now because I'm just fully in love with this car, but yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Here's Alex anyway.
Hello.
Here he is. Let's see how this goes. You take it easy, guys.